All right, ladies and gentlemen, Melina's going to talk about Mariah Carey, all right? Now, Mariah Carey had dealt with major issues with her family. My family, I still consider myself close to my family, even though someone that I know in my family said those things. I mean, they're in a tough situation. Their health isn't that great. I can totally see them saying it because they're jealous. That makes sense. That's how people do sometimes. If they can't imagine being somewhere or being able to do certain things. And I understand they're not going to like it. So they say whatever, and you know it's not true. You just, oh, yes, smile and nod kind of thing. But with Mariah Carey, she had dealt with she was dealing with she actually had, like her sister had PIMPED her out, was trying to do that to her. And so, there's some people that you're like, you see them as celebrities, they've been around for a long time. You never really think, when I think Mariah Carey, I just think lush life, luxury, uh, beauty, I think of all the things that she represents and all the things that she is, and you just think, well, she's not someone that has ever gone through anything bad. Same with Paris Hilton, you don't think of these people have gone through anything bad. That's me. I mean, maybe some other people aren't like me, but and even like people that when you see them, and maybe they're so beautiful, you just think, well, their lives must be great. You don't think anything bad. I don't. I usually don't think anything bad of that person. I really feel like it's not something that um, I really don't think it's something that I really have, you know, uh, thought that, when, I mean, and I might be, maybe other people are like, that's when you should think something bad is going to happen, or that's when you should think that person's going to go through a hard time. But for me, I just think beauty, Mariah's gorgeous butterflies, rainbows, which she does all that in her performing, and she does have a very positive stance. But when you see her going through what she's gone through, you really you just think, oh my goodness, sorry guys, you think, oh my goodness, like I can't believe you actually gone through those things. So, it's kind of like an eye opener, and I mean, for me, I really haven't gone through anything bad. I mean, I really haven't had anything horrible happen. I've had some things that were bad, but I mean, out of out of the majority of things, I would say my life's been pretty much coasting through. I've had, you know, especially with this channel, people are very supportive. I know I had her say that. She said that to me, but I mean, that's just not really a big deal. I mean, people will say that to me in general, but you have all these people saying these things, and you just know you're good, so you don't worry about it. But Mariah Carey, like, could you imagine being with a husband that traps you in his castle? I mean, first of all, you're thinking she's in a castle, she's got a husband, she must be living the life. I mean, and she's beautiful, but really, it was trauma, it was terrible. You're just thinking, oh my goodness, like, I can't believe Mariah Carey dealt with that. And like Paris Hilton, abused as a child, you're just thinking, my God, like, how can you be abused as a child? I really can't believe it. Like, I was never abused as a child. Um, no one ever really did anything to me. I had a very good childhood. I really felt it was great. I really felt that I had people that were very supportive. I mean, I had one incident, only one time, but otherwise, as a child, and it was bad, but it wasn't like horrible because it wasn't like I didn't recover from it. I recovered, so it was fine. It wasn't that big of a deal. But you hear these things and you just think these girls are so. I might be, I'm very kind of like that person that's just like washes away all the negativity and doesn't believe anything negative happens. I'm like rainbows, butterflies, everything. Yes, people are negative. People do say negative things. It does happen. And then I'm always so shocked when it happens. But obviously people are jealous of me, but I'm like, oh my God, did you hear what she just said? And I'm like, obviously it's gonna happen. Um, anyway, guys, if you guys, oh, sorry, guys, I almost fell over. If you guys think I'm really, really good, or you guys think I'm gonna be famous, or you guys think I'm super talented, please let me know in the comments, guys. Now, my fans are always so nice. They always compliment me. They always tell me good things. Thank you very much. Honestly, my fans have really stood by. I really am grateful. And no one says anything negative really. I'm really grateful. People do not say anything negative. People are really nice to me. And it's like little Kim, right? When she was good looking and didn't have any plastic surgery. I mean, I feel bad for her now, but she had no plastic surgery. She was gorgeous. She said that she regrets how she was so gorgeous, and then she got the plastic surgery, and then people treated her really, really good before, and she took that for granted. So I'm not gonna take that for granted, guys. I do realize I get spoiled. People love how I look. So, sometimes it's hard for people to tell me what they think in a positive way. Sometimes people have a hard time saying, oh, we like your look or we like your whatever, and we want to be supportive. Sometimes people have a hard time with it. So I'm going to understand that not everyone is going to be like all, rainbows and sunshine around me. A lot of people are really uncomfortable, and I understand why. I totally get that. I'm intimidating. I really am intimidating. I do get that. I really feel like it's something that you have to really. Some people are really intimidated by me, and I totally get that. I really understand, and I'm not about to say, how it's. I'm not going to say it's a curse. It really is a blessing to be this good looking, to be this talented. It really is a blessing, and I don't take it for granted. Despite the negativity, despite the things that people say, despite the fact that people are trying to get under my skin sometimes, I really do understand that I'm in a good position. I'm very, very lucky, and people, oops, sorry guys, and people do, sorry guys, people do realize that I'm, a very good looking and talented. So yes, some people are not in a good position. I understand. If you are an only parent and you're struggling with bills, or you are someone that's overweight, you've been overweight all your life, or you are someone that has a disease or something, you're not going to necessarily be all gung ho about my channel. There are people that are thriving, that are gorgeous, that are fit, that are looking really, really good, and that are so happy, and and go for the same goals I do, and work hard, and have the energy to do what they want, and not let anybody get them down because they're so good. And I understand why those people are supportive. Some of the people that are in the other boat are supportive too. It's just they may not be able to. Uh, and I'm not saying that that goes for all of them. Some people are very supportive, have major issues, and they're very supportive. So I totally get that. It just depends on the person, and you're just like, you really are someone that kind of like has to I realize, not everybody's in my position. I totally get that. I really understand that if you're not planning on making a seven-figure salary or eight-figure salary, then obviously you're probably not going to be too happy with my channel. And some people are very nice. They're supportive even if you do have that much money and they're not doing that well. I mean, it just depends on the person. I've worked many jobs where I've done kind of like customer service, and in the customer service, you get those people that can't afford anything that are so friendly and so nice, and then you get the people that are rich that are rude, and vice versa. So, it doesn't really, nothing really sets. It's just a persona. Some people are very friendly, and some people don't worry. Like some people really are nice, despite who they are. Like I'm very nice, and people are very shocked because I'm so good looking. That's just my persona. I've always liked being nice. I mean, for me, I can't stand being mean. I don't like it. If I'm mean for a long period of time, I can't stand it. And obviously, if people are being negative to me, I can't be super nice all the time. But I mean, I do prefer being nice, and I don't like. I mean, but I mean, like I said, I totally can understand if someone's not doing well. Of course, they're not gonna like me or you because they're not doing well. That's them, right? That they have their own demons to battle, but they might not care because if their lives are not good, they're not gonna care. So, letting all that go. I know that if you are good looking and you have a channel and you're doing well or whatever, maybe you're an actor, maybe you're a singer, maybe you're a dancer, maybe you're actually performing. and you're doing all that, then you are going to be you are going to be more into a mode where you are more supportive to the people that are in those fields. I totally get that. If you're not doing well, if you're not productive, even if you have the potential to do well, but you're just not because you're lazy or whatever. I'm not saying all lazy people are like that, or people that are like whatever, but some people get really jealous, and I mean, it doesn't. It's not necessarily a thing that happens with everyone in a certain category. It just happens in general for people that are that just choose to be that way, and we don't know the reasons. I don't. I mean, in this case, I kind of know the reasons. She's not doing well. I totally get that. She's not happy. She's not. Her health isn't the greatest. I understand. So I totally get that where it's coming from. So I'm gonna let it go. Once I'm famous, I'm gonna talk to her again, uh, because it's probably soon anyway. So once I'm famous, I'll talk to her again, and then she'll kind of be eating her words. Maybe she'll apologize or something. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Bye now.